Is there any way that Kyle could go all in on a guy like Seth Jones? And I know it would take a king's ransom maybe to, but like, to me, that's a guy that might be, I guess, franchise changing on the back end.
Absolutely. How are you going to have him with the other four guys up front?
I understand that. It might cost you one of the four. It might cost you Morgan Riley. It might cost you something else. But my point is like, all we've been talking about is Vegas, Pietrangelo, Theodore, your Montreal, yes, Weber. They're 4D. Like,
I'd be all in on that. I love Seth Jones.
I do too. It's just
what does all in mean for you, Hayes?
Well, I mean, if it's a deal, there's guys that aren't going to be that aren't on the table. It's not Matthews. Matthews is not one. Tavares is not one. If it's Marner and there's a deal that makes sense, I'd absolutely investigate that. I'd definitely explore it. 100%.
But you can't. Or if you're talking now, then we're just please people.
Yes,
we're just
not radio
rolling around here. So, like, if you're talking Marner and Jones, like that doesn't make any sense because now you don't have any forwards.
Right.
Like, who's going to score? Now you got 7 defensemen.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, listen, the way that deal would even work, I don't know if it could. Like, Seth Jones is at, what is he at, 5 right now? Marner, there would have to be multiple pieces and extensions. I mean, maybe it's Morgan Riley if you feel like both of them are into a 1-year deal and they're both going to walk. I'm just saying, Seth Jones is a guy, I personally love him as a player, and I would explore it. I don't, obviously, if it's a cost that you can't.
Why wouldn't you explore?
Of course, you have to. But you'd also be willing to pay the piper, whatever that happens to be, if you feel like it's a move that's going to make a difference for you. But the money is what sticks out, as you just pointed out, Ray. I mean, at the end of the day, you're just going to have a lot. You have a lot of money committed to 4 guys, as we've known for a couple of years. It hasn't worked for them yet. The guys are still spectacular talents, really good players, but they gotta make a tough decision at some point if it doesn't continue to work.
Well, I'll be honest, guys. As I was watching that, what I thought was an awesome game last night, watching the Islanders just like crash around and smash around with Tampa and how fast it was, I'm like, I don't know any of the Northern teams that can play with that.
Well,
that was my thought as I was watching it. I just thought it was fast and mean, and of course we're at the playoffs, the ultimate level, which is not the same as the regular season. But I'm like, I don't see anybody that can play with that.